Mm. Hi guys, we're back again. All right. Welcome to Sharon Review. It's an interesting day in SkitLanta. It's a beautiful day in SkitLanta. Or is it? Mm. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Um, Good morning, Sharon. I believe she wanted that 20,000. Yeah, she want that 20K bag. Yeah, definitely. You were here early, very early this morning inside this live here that I never get to put up in time. Eklin says, Grand Rising, Antoinette, Idea Ek, and Idea Era, welcome back in. Sharon, of course, Lauren made the breakfast because of Denisha. Yes. You are so right, my darling. You are so right. So right. All right. So let me see. I know I make some notes for that situation there. All right. So I know I make some note for this one. Okay. So remember, I was telling you guys yesterday, right? I hope you guys can hear me. And let me see. Let me just move this one here. Okay. Yeah, because it was telling me that it's very far, that the stream, something was wrong with the streaming. So remember yesterday I was letting you guys know that the man was hungry and him outside. I talked to him flowers and how his flowers look so beautiful, right? And then she have the nerve. She didn't even cook the man any breakfast. She didn't cook away no breakfast yesterday. You know what I mean? No breakfast whatsoever. And then she expect him first to go buy her the 20K bag. Like says, and she not work fit, but she demanding says, and like said, that's nothing. It's nothing to you. You could have, you can more than afford it. You buy yourself your watches, your cars, your clothes, but it's his money. You don't need to tell him that. That's his money. But because of how Denisha was so considerate about making him this mac and cheese, vegan mac and cheese, she was in her feelings and she was there kicking with the girl and telling her, says, oh, I just love when you stick that to Shayla and whatever, as long as it's Shayla, blah, blah, blah. I really don't care one way or the other. I don't trust her anywhere as I can throw her. Very selfish individual. Only think of herself. Do not think of anybody else but herself. Not even her friend that has her back, which is Delicia. And she is about to snake Delicia too. So as not like says, Delicia is any better because I think she is better in some sense. But for her to be with Iman, that's a no-no in my book there, right? But let's get back to Lauren. So Lauren here make him this nice vegan breakfast. He has the green thing there. I can't remember what kiwi, yes, and he has this sweet yam. They call it sweet potato, but I know like it's sweet yam. Canada, it's sweet yam. In Jamaica, it's not sweet potato. Our sweet potato is different from the sweet yam, right? So he is so happy about his sweet potato with his tofu egg. So they have to sprinkle things on it, make it looks like like it's real egg. You know what I mean? But anyway, she get up and she go do that for him. And then he says to her, at least now I can buy you that bag. This is what you do. You ask a man for something on an empty stomach, and the answer will always be no. That's what Wayne tell her. And that's what I said yesterday. You can't be asking the man for buying you something when you're not feed the man. And she knows that the man is going to be at this party, and she wasn't even thinking about him. She didn't make him breakfast. She didn't make him lunch. And worse of all, she didn't make anything to take to the podcast, knowing nobody will be making any vegan. And somebody who is so considerate doing that for him, she thought that she was in her feelings, right? And you know what I love what Wayne said to her is that I see your value. You're more valuable than a Birkin, than that bag, that purse that you wanted. You understand? But she still not get it. She don't get the concept. She's trying. She thinks she failed, but now she thinks she got him where she needs him. But pity she doesn't know. He's trying to teach her again. Says, look here, you're more valuable than that purse that you wanted. I don't think she gets that in her head. I think it went over as usual in this skit here. So let's hear what you guys have to say pertaining to Lauren right now. So Eros said, oh, Rosaline. Hi, Rosaline. Welcome in. Oh, yes. So let me just do our roll call. So we have Antoinette, Eklin, Era, Rosaline, Margaret, Passion, and Jeff. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. When you're not a genuine person, you will not know. Good morning, Sabrina. When you're not, thank you, Sabrina, for coming back. When you're not a genuine person, you won't be able to remember to keep up that representative that you're showing. You're fake, and your fakeness will last so long, right? Because you're not truthful and you're hiding your true self. Eventually, when you become comfortable, you are going to your mask gonna drop. You know, in time somebody, like say you're with somebody, you won't want to pass here in front of him because you're just getting to know him, and you pretend like say you're so nice and you don't do those things, you know what I mean? But when you become comfortable, you're gonna go he's gonna go, ooh, you have to do that in my presence, you know what I mean? So this is what not be when you're being fake. And her true color did come out shining because she shows it over and over again. Even with the breakfast here, he even mentioned it. So, oh, so you make me breakfast because of the mac and cheese. Denisha mac and cheese. Exactly. You can't fool a con artist like Wayne. He was in the street. He was in the street and he better himself, and now he actually conning the girls, them the same girls that he said are queens, and you know what I mean, for him to make money off these girls. So he is there, what look like what should we call him? All right, so now, so I'm looking down on my phone and I'm seeing that the girls are talking about the new contract. Maybe I'll go live on my phone with that one. So let's see. Eklund says, anyway, Amber make mistake in the podcast contract for a divorce settlement, wanting 50% LOL. Are you kidding me? Why would she want 50% of that? So if she get 50%, what the other ladies them get? Are you kidding me? Seriously? Who is writing this crap? You guys are writing the crap. Me tell you no already, Eklund. Me not, I'm out of it. I am not doing it. I'm not the writers. As I was told, I already said, you are not the writers. See, I just, the reviewer, Sharon review, we just review it together. Tell Wayne and his writer, stop portraying Amber as foolish businesswoman, please. Me, you tell them, you have more voice than me, Eklund. You tell them. Yes, so that's why I'm reading your comment, Eklund. Yes. So you see, this is her coming in with the breakfast, you know what I mean? She's walking up the stairs feeling herself. And she is such a beautiful young lady. And you're telling me, Amber saying she want 50%. Are you kidding me? Are you not seeing, are you not thing there? Okay. So now, Lauren feeling good. She says, you know what? I am going to write. I am going to make my man his breakfast so he doesn't have to worry about anything. So I hope, so you think, do you guys believe Lauren made that breakfast? Good morning, dear Tina S. Good morning. Welcome in. Do you think? Okay, so does Amber wanted 50% of the podcast earnings profit for the whole crew? So each of them get 10% because there are five of them. So she get 10, Lauren, everybody get a 10%. So that is fair. What do you guys think? So I don't think she want 50% for herself. It would be for every one of them, 10% each. I think that would be fair deal, in my opinion. I don't know because you know what I mean. So back to this lady here. So look at her, beautiful young lady, but she has a very mean spirit inside of her, the Jezebel spirit. Hmm. So she thinks, let me just make him that breakfast. And Wayne said, oh, no, ask her for anything. Ask me for anything you want. And I will give it to you now because my belly is full. You give me food. And you know what she says? She said she doesn't want it anymore. She doesn't want it anymore. So she told him that she's gonna focus on their future. You know what? She don't want to go to live in that apartment. Do you think Wayne is gonna tell her say it's time for her to go? Or he'll keep her in the house and enjoy her services? You deserve the world, he said to her. You remind me that you have value. And he let her know that she is worth more than that purse. And I don't even think Lauren believed that. Do you think she deserves nice things? In my book, The Secret to a Man Heart is his true stomach. And that is so true. So is Wayne teaching Lauren a lesson? You know? I am here wondering, do you think she's learning anything from what he's telling her? That you are more valuable than a purse. Isn't that a good thing to say to her? You are more valuable than that $20,000 purse. But she pretended like she didn't want it. Why? Because of what? Because Lauren wants, she really want that purse because she behave like so she rich and she deserve what he has because she is entitled to that. Tina says, Wayne will not go for it. How would it be if they offer to buy a percentage? He would get a portion of his money, or does he want all the benefit of the podcast? I like that take there. Well said, dear Tina. S. Well said. Well said. I love that. Mm-hmm. Sabrina says that would be fair if they their own invested their money into the podcast. So if they each want 50%, so you don't think that's fair. All right. So maybe they should only stick to getting back end. He's the owner of it. He put his money in. And I do agree with you. But if anything come in, they get a percentage of it, but not, you know what I mean? But let's see what the lawyer come up with, right? You guys are letting me know, says, well, Sharon, that is what it is. So let me just move the food along because you guys are talking about the podcast again. So let me put the link in the chat So any one of you guys can come up and explain on it, and then somebody else can you go down and somebody else come up. We won't take long either. All right, so the link is in the chat. Come up and give your 2 cent voice how you're feeling about the current situation. No, they entitled to someone else's money. So you says they're not entitled to it, right, Margaret? All right, the link is in there. Click on it, come up, voice your opinion, and we will speak on it. All right. Okay. All right. So now, if you were Wayne, would you buy Lauren that bag today after he told her no? Do you think he's gonna buy her the bag today? Just asking. And is it deserving for her to get that bag? Do you believe Wayne will send her to the apartment now since he says it's there, you can have it there, and that's it? Or maybe he has to take her there and sleep over there and let she stay there and let you know that he's busy. Or you think she just want to take up residence inside that home with Wayne? I'd like to hear your guys' opinion on that, right? Fair is fair, right? So let's see if he's gonna get her the purse because she make him that meal. I know that he said no yesterday. Do you think Wayne will change his mind? Yeah, that's what I should ask you guys. Do you believe Wayne will change his mind? Let me just put that to poll that. Do you believe Wayne will go back on his word and get do you believe Wayne will go back on his word and get Lauren the Birkin? All right. Should I says get the purse? Okay, let's see if this will work. All right. Okay, I don't believe she'll snake the ladies out of their contract. Tina says take up residence in his home. Yeah, no to the purse, yes to the apartment. Okay, sounds good. OP doesn't change his mind and let her back in the mansion. Yeah, let's see what they do, what he does. I think he will use the excuse she said she didn't want it anymore. Okay, Tina, I like that too. Belinda says, talking about the podcast lady, first of all, girls not invested when I've made his money back and they no money involved. Go ahead and sign the contract. Okay, thank you for that. And let's see how many of you guys voting for this. Let me just look at it. Okay, so far we have 5 votes. How many people we have on here? I don't know. Oh, we have 16 people. Come on, guys, vote on that. Let we see. And take up resident in his home. I think he will use that as an excuse. She don't want it anymore. Belinda says, talking about the podcast lady. First of all, girl. Okay, we read that already. All right. So I'll leave you with that wondering. So let me know what you guys think. All right. Should Wayne? I'm leaving you guys with it so you guys can go back in the live and let me know. Leave the comment down below. Should Wayne buy Lauren the purse? Oh, and the other second question is, does she deserve that purse? I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts. Please like, please share, and I'll catch you guys in the next upload. Have a wonderful day. I'll come back on if anything juicy drop. All right, guys. Bye for now. Until later.